Welcome to Sylvia Stingray. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sylvia, your Yuri Manhwa translator. Hey guys, good morning. Let me present you the new chapter of Miss Forensic Lady, My Dear Forensic Lady, chapter 112. So here it is. Let's read the story. Back to Song Yuhang and Linian, the two of them still on the house of living. Well, they're trying to figure out, but they really get tired and decided to eat first. Team leader's song, friends like Dr. Lin, come quick. Well, the colleague are calling for them. Well, this time, it was really exhausting. The old man cooked some porridge for us, then went to bed. You two should have some warm yourself up. Well, all of the other colleagues are drinking soup. But for Linian and Song Yuhang, she was giving her soup. Good. Well, she was giving her forage. Linian, she's not moving, and said to herself, no, you can eat it. Well, as we know, Linian, she's really picky on her food, and probably she don't like the food that's served now. There's really no way. Well, follow me. Song Yuhang suddenly said to Linian. Linian said, why? Well, she must really exhausted. How did this was here? Well, miss, this life experience. Song Yuhang said to Linian. Well, it turns out there's a sweet potato that she was going to eat. However, the meal we're having today, this might be the elderly person's food ration for half a month. Well, Linian, she's been surprised and said, otherwise, she grabbed the sweet potato and she already took a bite on the other half and she was giving the Song Yuhang the others. Well, Song Yuhang, she was laughing, so I just took one. Besides, we can just leave all the money we have to the elderly when we leave. Well, Linian, she's been so eagerly, but at this moment Song Yuhang, she was teasing her and said, it is tasty. Well, Linian, she was still holding the sweet potato. Well, probably, she was enjoying this other than the forage. Linian said, well, she knows that Song Yuhang, this guy, she's going to coax her again. Well, she always teasing her. Song Yuhang thinks that she was like a really tame puppy dog that is staring at her at this moment. She was trying to give her another half, but Linian said it was really tasty. It seems that she was really enjoying that sweet potato that she's been having at this moment. But suddenly, she really feels awkward. But I wasn't full. Song Yuhang said to her, well, Linian, that she don't want to give her, well, looking at her face and said, but of course, she was still holding the sweet potato and really can say that Linian, she is really hungry, but suddenly asking her that she is tough and she want to give her the sweet potato. Well, this girl, she is really tricky, even though she knows that she is really hungry. Song Yuhang, do you think is she going to get the sweet potato on hers or she will let her to eat this tonight since she was also hungry? But Linian, huh? You want me to have a half pack? You should have the eaten it all. Well, Linian said to Song Yuhang, but we know Song Yuhang. When will you finally be honest? Well, Linian suddenly said to Song Yuhang. Now, she was holding the other half of the sweet potato. Well, this girl, she is teasing her again. Well, don't you say that. Not in my dictionary, Linian said to her. So, Linian, she knows that she's been tricked, but also she is letting her. But Song Yuhang said, grabbing her wrist. Well, probably she wanted to kiss her back again, but this time it was really going to kiss her. Well, Song Yuhang, She was moving slowly, and she was going to kiss her. Linian, she was still holding the sweet potato at this moment. Well, she looks really surprised about this. Well, what do you think? Linian is she really looking forward for this. Why suddenly she's not moving or she's not restraining herself? She let Song Yuhang to kiss her gently. Well, this time, the sweet potato is going to fall down on the floor. Well, it seems that she don't care about it. Well, the feeling of actually kissing someone is far more wonderful than being touched by the fingers. Looking at the situation, the two of them are almost out of breath. Well, especially for Song Yuhang, and said to her, Linian, I want to understand. Well, why suddenly she looks really serious this time? Well, roughly until now, she was waiting for Linian's answer, and you, well, Linian, I. Now, she becomes silent. Well, roughly, she was still thinking about what's happening. Well, a fierce silence in the room. Linian, her face, she's blushing. Well, she's not speaking also. Song Yuhang, her face, it's also blushing, and she becomes speechless. Well, these two, they're really getting awkward after kissing, but tonight, it must really tough. Song Yuhang, Linian was calling her, but she's not speaking. Well, it seems that she was thinking something, or probably she's disliking this idea. Since she don't know how to feel, she was always wagering about her feelings and not telling the truth. Instead of being truth, well, she must choose to hide her feelings on herself. Now, she was running away, even though the rain, it's still pouring hard outside. Song Yuhang, she's been calling Linian, but Linian, she doesn't care about the rain. She was still walking around, but Song Yuhang, she's been following her and still calling her name until suddenly she was stopping in the middle of the rain. Well, Song Yuhang also stopped, but this time so, she can open about her true feelings to Song Yuhang. We know that Linian, she's been always hiding about her true feelings. Thanks for joining membership, Yanin, Shell, Infinity, Health. Thank you for joining membership today. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Membership is already open. For those who want to support, you can support me by joining the membership or you can directly support me by Ko-Fi. Thank you, bye!